God's plans are always good. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Jeremiah chapter 29, verse number 11. Good morning and welcome to day 3 of Faith for Every Day. It is such a joy to have you join us as we continue this year-long journey of growing in faith and strengthening our walk with God. Today, as we dive into the Word, we find ourselves in one of the most beloved passages of Scripture, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. What a comforting reminder to start the day with. A promise that God's plans for us are always good. Let us take a moment to reflect on the context of this verse. God spoke these words to his people, Israel, during a time of exile and hardship. Despite their situation, God assured them that he had not forgotten them. He had plans to bring them peace and a future filled with hope. Perhaps today, you feel like you are in your own season of waiting or uncertainty. It could be challenges in your finances, relationship, or health that leave you wondering what the future holds. These verses remind us that God is never absent. His plans for you are filled with peace and purpose, even when your current circumstance seems overwhelming. God's thoughts towards us are not random or fleeting. They are intentional and filled with love. He sees the end from the beginning and is working all things together for our good. Romans 8:28 assures us. But let us not miss an important truth in here. Trusting God's plan means surrendering your own. Sometimes we hold on to our expectations so tightly that we miss the better things God is preparing for us. Walking in faith requires us to let go of our limited understanding and rest in the assurance that His ways are higher than ours. So, what do we do in the meantime? We remain faithful. We keep praying, trusting, and walking in obedience. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, we anchor our hearts in the promise of God, knowing that He is a loving Father who desires the very best for His children. Let us take time to reflect on God's plan for our lives. Are there areas where you need to let go of the fear and trust in His goodness? Are you holding on to worries that you need to surrender at His feet? Remember, dear friends, God's plans are always for our good. They are desired to bring us closer to Him, to grow our faith, and to shape us into the people He created. Let us walk forward into this year with confidence, knowing that the one who holds the future also holds us in His hand. Thank you for spending time with us today. May you find peace in knowing that God's plans are for your good, even in waiting. Let us keep trusting and walking with Him, one step at a time. Thank you very much for listening. Join us again tomorrow for another episode.